Okay, so now in this example we're going to multiply these two rational expressions, these two fractions. And again, we want to write our final answer in simplest form. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, what you do not want to do is put these together and then expand everything out, because that's just going to look like a mess. So this is what we typically do. We're going to bring them together just like I did in the last example. We're going to bring them together as a product on the top and a product on the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to factor everything in the top and factor everything in the bottom, so that we can factor, prime factors, right? So we can factor out and cancel things that are the same on the top and the bottom. So watch what I mean. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the numerators and the denominators together as products. Okay, just using the definition of multiplying fractions. So I'm going to write this as one large fraction. So I'm going to write 3 x minus y times, x squared minus y squared, and then I'm going to have on the bottom x minus y quantity squared, 6x plus 9y. Okay, so now that's what I have so far. So again, I don't want to expand this out on the top and the bottom, because that's just going to make things worse. Okay, so now I'm going to factor as much on the top and the bottom. So here's what's going to happen. Notice that I have a difference of 2 squares here, so I can factor that. This I cannot factor. Obviously this I can't factor. This I cannot factor. Okay, it's already really in factored form. I mean, I could write it as x minus 1 times x minus y times x minus y, but you'll see why I don't need to do that here. And then of course this has got a greatest common factor of 3 that I can factor out. So let's write these with everything completely factored out. So the top I'm going to write as 3 times x minus y times x minus y times x plus y. Okay? Now, if I do this, I get x minus y squared times 3 times 2x plus 3y. Okay, so that's what I have. Now I'm going to start canceling things out. But notice that I've got x minus y times x minus y, which is the same as x minus y squared, right? So I've got 2 of these on top and I've got 2 of them on the bottom. Okay, so I can cancel these 2 with that one. Okay. And now also I can cancel the 3 here with the 3 there, because I can divide both by 3, or 3 divided by 3 is 1. This divided by this is 1. So basically I'm just removing all products that give me, all quotients that give me 1. And then what's left over, right? So this is gone. Okay, so after everything's canceled out, what's left over? Well, what's left over is my final answer. So what's left over is x plus y over 2x plus 3y, and I'm done. Okay. So again, you always want to follow these steps. Bring them together as a product on the top and a product on the bottom. Then you want to completely factor the top and the bottom, and then cancel whatever can be canceled. And so then what's ever left over is your final answer. And it's in simplest form, lowest terms. Take care.